My name is Yasmin Ali, and I'm the president of the Canadian Muslim Women's Institute. I have been with the organization for almost 17 years now. But when I first started out 17 years ago in this organization, the Canadian Muslim Women's Institute, I was new to it. We are basically a settlement organization that helps newcomers, people especially coming from refugee situations. To be able to run this organization, I had to deal with funders. I had to deal with people from other organizations who were already established. When I went to them for advice or how they were doing things, I felt I was not treated seriously, that I was looked upon as a community organization, just helping some community folks, and that my job was not as serious, was not as well-meaning as their jobs were. And that sort of made me question, am I doing the right thing? Can we get anywhere? Am I helping the newcomers? Should I be sending them somewhere else? But I thought, no, I'm the best representative. When I say me, the organization and the workers and the board, we're the best representation of our clients. And we needed to pursue. So I persevered and I continued going and meeting, and I had to work very hard for others to see that we were a serious organization, an organization that's willing to put in the work and help newcomers in the settlement process. And I have to say that over 17 years, with continuous hard work, my staff and our board, we have been able to accomplish just that. But it took probably more than it would have taken another organization who was setting up. But being new in the settlement sector, it sort of made you wonder, should we continue? Are we having the right approach? So it makes you really question yourself. It makes you question yourself, your confidence in what you're doing, right? But with the passion that we have for the work we're doing, we plod along, we persevered, and we continue to do it. So, whenever you face discrimination and something happens that makes you feel, that you're not good enough or you're not doing the right things, it's sometimes the easy way out is just to say, okay, I won't bother to do it. But I believe it's like a challenge. Okay, now I'll work harder, I'll do the best that I can, and I will make sure that we are successful. So it did impact us in the sense, my board, in how we operating, in maybe we weren't doing a good enough job for our clients. And, you ask yourselves, would our clients be better with another organization who are more experienced? But we realized when we spoke to them that no, they were not comfortable going to other people. They were comfortable coming to us. So we continued the work and we were able to make it successful. As I mentioned, my clients are mainly refugee people, or even newcomers who not even from refugee situations. They're privately sponsored, and that's how they get there. Most refugees and privately sponsored are people that come from African countries. They come from Somalia, they come from Djibouti, Ghana, different African countries, as well as Arab countries or Middle Eastern countries. So from Iraq, from Syria, but they're all minorities, they're all people of color. And most of the women, they wear the hijab. So the women are visible minorities. So you have visible minorities combined with people of color, combined with they do not speak the language, combined with their faith. They're Muslim. Most of them are Muslims. So you find that they gravitate towards CMWI because as a Muslim organization, they feel that we will understand them better. With CMWI, my staff all of them come from a refugee background or a different country. And they have all been newcomers to this country. The majority, 95%, have been newcomers to this country. So when a person of color, of a refugee background, of a visible minority walks into CMWI, immediately they see people looking like themselves. Immediately they see people speaking, they have people speaking the same language who can understand them. Immediately they find people who have been refugees, so they know all the challenges and all the trials that they have gone through, and they feel that they can be understood, they would know their situation, and they would be able to guide them along the path of settlement, because now my staff is now settled, they're successful, they have a job, and they can speak English. So they see all the possibilities for them in the future, what they can accomplish, and they just feel so happy to come to CMWI. Even when we want to refer them to other organizations, they say, no, we don't want to go. They come right back to us.